Hello, hello, hello. God bless you all. Praying that all is well with each and every one of you. Thank you so much for coming on. If you would do me a favor, when you initially come on, I'd love for you to push the share button. So if you're on Facebook or YouTube, please push the share button and share with friends and family and people that you know are excited about us coming on as well. And so we are really excited. We had a great service in Cleveland, Mississippi. We had a great service in Tampa yesterday, and
Yes.
so it's been amazing.
You know, one of the things that we've certainly been experiencing, and this is your time as well to experience the power and the presence and the provision of God. As you saw the title, you're in for your best season, the best season of your life, and what God has for you. One of the things that I know, God always continues to increase you. God doesn't just take from you, but no, He increases you. And so we're excited to share with you all on today what that looks like.
You know, we put the title there that you're about to experience the best season of your life, and I really believe that. I believe that God is bringing His covenant people into a new season, a season where you're going to experience things, you're going to see things, you're going to be exposed to things that you've never been exposed to in
Mm-hmm.
your entire life. I was reminded as I was preaching on last week, and we uh we had a flight, and on this flight they canceled the entire flight. So we would come back in Puerto Rico, they canceled the entire flight. And so I'm wondering, like, well, what happened? But I always know that whenever God allows something to happen that seems to be adverse, God
Mm-hmm.
is also working out things for our good on the other side.
Right.
And so as we got on the flight, I'm thinking, okay, what are they doing? Because this never happens. This has happened once in probably, I don't know how many years of flying, but I just don't have flights that are canceled.
Right.
And so I said, okay, this is going to be okay. And so we got on the flight, and I find that the flight was, I mean, it was a totally amazing experience. And so it was something we had never experienced before. We had flown in that section of the airplane before, but we had never flown in the section of the airplane that looked like this section of the airplane. And so it was just tremendous and amazing. Because I believe that even for you, that although some things have gone, not necessarily gone the way you thought that they were going to go, that God is literally getting ready to take you and cause you to experience things that you have never experienced before. Your life is literally going to change. Your life is, you're going to encounter, you're going to move into new areas, you're going to move into new dimensions, you're going to move into new strategies. God, I was doing my wife's she's doing the her fearless mentorship, and so I had an opportunity to be with her on one of the first mentoring calls. But God is going to unlock strategies and wisdom and creativity inside of you, and He's getting ready to bring you into connection with people who will make things easier for you, who will
Yes.
organize things for you. And one of the things the young lady said on this call was, she said, "My gosh," she said, "these are things that I had in my mind, but I didn't have a structure for it. I didn't have language for it. I didn't have
Mm.
organization for it." And so God is going to bring you into a company of people who literally give you structure, they give you organization, they give you creativity for
Right.
the things that you've already had in your mind, and it's going to it's going to thrust you into what I believe is going to be the best season of your life. Let me tell you something. I'm experiencing that. Our next newest book is going to come out, and we were just given we put in a proposal, and they accepted the proposal, and so they've accepted to Chosen Books has accepted to publish our newest book, and I won't even tell you what the title of it is. I'm going to surprise you with that. But I'm really excited about this new season. My wife has an amazing conference coming up, and so many of you have already planned to come. You're planning to come to Fearless, and it's just, when I tell you it's going to be, it's just literally going to be amazing. So I'm looking at these things, and I'm looking at even in my personal life. I'm not talking about just ministerial life. I'm talking about my personal life, that God has led. My wife prophesied this to me, and another one of my friends prophesied. They both said that this is, you getting ready to experience one of the best seasons of your life. And sometimes,
Yes.
we can personally feel that maybe this isn't going to be the best season of my life. Maybe this is going on, that's going on. I had a stroke last year, but my wife kept prophesying to me that even though I had the stroke didn't happen to me, it happened for me, and I'm gonna literally be entered into the best season of my life. So we look at the best financial season. We're really moving into the best financial season of our life, the best educational season of our life. I got some great news. I'll tell you about that in the days to come. The best writing season of our life, the best strategy. I've got the best team. I've got
Yes.
people that on our team now are really focused. They're laser focused on the assignment. They know what they're supposed to do. We've trained them. They're right there. And so I believe that this is the best season. You got to really understand that you've got to understand that God did not bring you this far to just bring you this far. He brought
Right.
you this far so that he could take you to the next place. He's brought you this far not to leave you, not to cause you to go back. But you're not going backwards. You're going forward. You're going forward
Yes.
into the momentum. You're going forward into the destiny. You're going forward into the things that God has predestined you to have before the beginning of time. I talked about last week in my message. I talked about Joseph and how God had him to sit in each seat, and how each seat literally thrust him into a different dimension of what God was taking him to. He had
Yes.
one seat in the pit. He had one seat in his father's house, one seat in the pit. He had one seat in Potiphar's house. Then he had another seat in prison. But all those seats prepared him for the seat that he would finally sit in, which was the seat in the palace. And so God is preparing you for your palace season. He's preparing you to really walk in it. He's preparing you for your destiny. He's preparing you to do some things you've never even imagined. The only thing you could have done was you thought about it. You've seen glimpses of it. You prepared for it. But God is getting ready to literally take you into the next season of your life. Amen.
Absolutely. I'm really, really excited again about, what God is doing and what He wants, what He desires to do in each and every one of our lives. And so, um, we, even as my husband was saying, that God has chosen you to display his power, his presence, his glory, his protection over your life. And so you will testify. You will testify of his strength, of his glory in this season of your life.
Amen. Well, listen, I'm excited, and I want you guys to be excited, and I want you to really, really get ready to really receive that. I want you to really get ready for it. I want you to really walk in it. I want you to expect it. I want you to expect to believe for the things that God is doing in your life. And I just really believe that it's going to be an